Hello everybody, thank you for watching. My name is Don. I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers. You've been very encouraging to me, thank you very much. I want to continue the theme about this world does really definitely lying in the power of the wicked one. My last video on similar subjects to this is Hollywood and how Satan has penetrated many avenues of this world. A lot of satanic influences. And what do you call it? Let me start by saying when the Olympics actually began, because though it's actually still going on now, the Olympic Games, with the Beijing Olympics, 2012 London Olympics, 2016 Rio and Brazil Olympics, it's got pagan origins. Let me read it, where it actually came from. Basically, the Olympics, I'm giving some backgrounds, began originally in Olympia in 776 BC, near Mount Olympus, where Greek god Zeus' temple was located. Now, as I said, the first written records of ancient Olympic Games date in 776 BC, when a cook named Corbius won the only event, a 192-meter foot race called the Strad, the origin of the word stadium, to become the first Olympic champion. However, it is generally believed that the games had been going on for many years by that time. Legend has it that Hercules, the son of Zeus and mortal woman Alchemy, founded the games, which by the end of the 6th century BC had become the most famous of all Greek sporting festivals. So, as I said, the ancient Olympics was held every 4 years, between August the 6th and September the 19th. That was the ancient Olympic Games, during which a festival honouring Zeus. Can you believe that? The Olympic Games was to honour Zeus. The Games was named for their location at Olympia, where the statue of Zeus was. So, can you believe it? So it basically, originally, the Olympic Games, we're not talking about the marathon. The Olympics, the original, came from near Mount Olympus, where the Greek god Zeus' temple was located. You can see the pagan origins. That's why we shouldn't be any part of this world. Satan has actually, as I said, it influenced all avenues. In ancient Greeks, a 4 or 5 day festival was to honour this pagan king of the Greek gods, Zeus. So can you believe it? So if anyone is supporting the Olympics today, they're really honouring, the Greek god Zeus. That's what it basically is. So, and here is a picture of Zeus sitting in a temple, all pagan. The Olympics, one big pagan festival. Yeah, you can see that again. And can you believe it? During the Olympic festivals in ancient Greece, they would swear an oath at the temple of Zeus, right in front of the statue. Can you imagine it? Right there, they would. It's very, very pagan origins. So, but not only that, before and during, it says, the festival in ancient Greece of the Olympics, they would sacrifice to Zeus in the hope to gain favours. And the carrying of the torch, again, that is got pagan symbolism. It happens even today. but it's really is a picture of them in ancient Greece with a torch, and we do it even today. And guess what? That symbolises the sun. Yeah, sun worship. So even to this day, they celebrate in the sun and worship of the sun, either Helios or the Apollo, and they're doing it today. So everything about the Olympics, honouring Zeus and also the sun god. So we must not be part of this world. And also a bit more about the origins of the word marathon. Marathon. See. And the word marathon, where did that come from? I found out that it was from a Greek soldier who ran for 25 miles to a Greek soldier to bring the good news, of a victory over the Persians from Marathon to Athens in 490 BC. So that's where that marathon comes from. And there was this Christian Roman emperor, Theodosius I, back in 393 AD. And here he is, Theodosius I. There's a picture there. Why is he important? Well, back in 393 AD, as I said, Theodosius I was a Christian, and he banned the Olympic Games because it was a pagan festival. All pagan festivals he banned. So how can it be around today? But for 12 centuries, 1,200 years, it wasn't around. And only, again, recently, the first modern Olympic Games took place in 1896 in Athens. So unfortunately, this pagan festival, after 1,200 years gap, where it was banned by this Christian Roman Empire, came back. Unfortunately, Satan has he's the ruler of this world, and he's made things appear again. So what can we do? We must keep separate from the world. Though we live in a world filled with wickedness, we have to, though we live in a world, we need to keep separate from the world and all its pagan ways. Just like Christ, he came into the world, but remained separate from the wicked world. Though he came from the sick, for the sick, and the lost, but not do anything wicked in words, in deeds, anything like this. As I said, and let me read John 18:36, and it says here, 18:36, Jesus answered, and Pilate answered, he said, spoke to Jesus, and Jesus answered, my kingdom is no part of this world. If my kingdom were part of this world, my attendants would have thought that I should not be delivered up to the Jews, but as it is, my kingdom is not from this source. So as I said, he came into the world but remained separate from the wicked world. So we have to keep chaste and remain separate from the world in what we do and say. And John 17:6, John 17:16, it says, and Jesus says, I have given your word to them, but the world has hated them because they are no part of the world, just as I am no part of the world. And it says here, I request you not to take them out of the world, but to watch over them because of the wicked one. And it goes on to say, they are no part of the world, just as I am no part of the world. So, just as I said, he came to this world, remain away, separate from this wicked worlds, as we should be. And James 4:4 said, adulteresses, do you not know that the friendship with the world is enmity with God? Whoever therefore wants to be a friend of the world is constituting himself an enemy of God. That's quite big. So we shouldn't be any part of the wicked world and friends with any of this bad things in a world, or we become an enemy of God. So John 4:3-16, I'll finish off with that, a very important one. For God loved the world so much that he gave his only begotten Son, in order that everyone exercising faith in him might not be destroyed but have everlasting life. That's a wonderful hope. So if you haven't come to know God, please do, and repent through Yeshua's name and put faith in him. So that will give you a chance for salvation, and as it says, so you might not be destroyed but have everlasting life. What a wonderful hope. Also, I pray to all those out there that their family members haven't come to know God or Christ yet. I pray they listen to you if you're in a truth, and come to know God in Christ and be saved, because the Lord is coming soon. Thank you very much. Bye.